We begin in Reggiolo, a small quiet town in northern Italy, surrounded by farmland and tradition. It was here, amidst the simplicity of rural life, that Carlo Ancelotti's love for football was born. Life wasn't extravagant, but young Carlo's determination and talent stood out even in these humble surroundings. On dusty fields and under watchful eyes of his hard-working family, he developed the discipline and vision that would one day redefine the game. Little did anyone know, the boy from Reggiolo would go on to become one of the most celebrated figures in football history, a maestro who conquered Europe and left an indelible mark on the sport. Carlo Ancelotti's journey began in the heart of Reggiolo, where hard work was a way of life, and football was more than just a game. It was a passion that brought people together. Born in 1959 to a family of farmers, young Carlo balanced school, chores, and countless hours with a ball at his feet. Even as a boy, his composure and footballing intelligence were evident, qualities that would later define him both on and off the pitch. His talent earned him a place at Parma's academy, where he began his professional career as a midfielder. It was here that the world caught a glimpse of his technical skill and tactical awareness. In 1979, Ancelotti made the leap to Roma, where he flourished under manager Nils Lidholm. With Roma, he achieved domestic glory, winning the Serie A title in 1983 and lifting the Coppa Italia 4 times. But it was his move to AC Milan in 1987 that truly transformed his career. Under the legendary Arrigo Sacchi, Ancelotti became part of a golden generation. His intelligence and versatility on the pitch helped Milan dominate Europe, securing back-to-back European Cup titles in 1989 and 1990. Playing alongside legends like Franco Baresi and Marco van Basten, Ancelotti learned firsthand the art of winning at the highest level. Through triumphs and lessons, his time as a player laid the foundation for his future managerial philosophy. But how did the gritty midfielder from Reggiolo evolve into a tactical genius? When Carlo Ancelotti hung up his boots in 1992, his transition to management seemed inevitable. Having spent years under the tutelage of tactical visionaries like Arrigo Sacchi, Ancelotti had absorbed the principles of modern football. But theory is one thing, applying it in the cutthroat world of management is another. His first steps on this path would define the kind of manager he would become. Ancelotti began his coaching career as an assistant to Sacchi for the Italian national team, gaining invaluable experience during the 1994 World Cup, where Italy reached the final. The following year, he took the reins of his first club, Reggiana, in Serie B. It was a bold move for a rookie manager, but Ancelotti thrived under the pressure. With meticulous preparation and a calm demeanour, he guided Reggiana to promotion to Serie A in his debut season, an achievement that put him on the radar of top Italian clubs. In 1996, Parma came calling. This was no ordinary team. It boasted young talents like Gianluigi Buffon and Fabio Cannavaro. Ancelotti's time at Parma was a mix of highs and learning moments. He implemented a disciplined 4-4-2 system, focusing on defensive solidity and team cohesion. While his tactical rigidity led to criticism and the team narrowly missed out on a league title, Ancelotti showed an ability to build squads capable of competing with the best. His early managerial career wasn't without its challenges, but it was here that he developed the adaptability and humility that would later define him. Ancelotti began to evolve, realizing that rigid systems could only take a team so far. How did this shift in philosophy lead him to build dynasties across Europe? The answer to how Carlo Ancelotti evolved into a tactical genius lies in his transformative spell as the manager of AC Milan. Appointed in 2001, Ancelotti inherited a team rich with talent but in need of direction. It was here that he began to marry the discipline he had learned as a player with the adaptability he had started to embrace as a manager, creating a dynasty that would dominate European football. Ancelotti's tactical innovations were at the heart of Milan's success. His iconic Christmas tree formation 4-3-2-1 system was designed to unlock the creative potential of playmakers like Rui Costa and Kaká while maintaining defensive solidity. Perhaps his most inspired decision was the reinvention of Andrea Pirlo. Moving Pirlo into a deep-lying playmaker role, a position rarely seen before, allowed Milan to control games with precision passing and unrivaled midfield dominance. Under Ancelotti, Milan reached 3 Champions League finals in 5 years, cementing their status as a European powerhouse. In 2003, they defeated Juventus in a dramatic penalty shootout to claim their first Champions League title under his leadership. The team followed this up with a Serie A triumph in 2004, proving their dominance on all fronts. But football's greatest stories often involve redemption. In the infamous 2005 Champions League final, Milan surrendered a 3-0 half-time lead to lose to Liverpool in one of the most dramatic comebacks in history. For many managers, such a defeat might have lingered as a career-defining failure. Not for Ancelotti. He returned to the final in 2007 and led Milan to a 2-1 victory over Liverpool, exorcising the ghosts of Istanbul and reaffirming his place among the greats. By the time Ancelotti left Milan in 2009, he had not only reshaped the club, but also established himself as one of football's brightest managerial minds. His ability to balance tactical innovation with empathetic man management was unparalleled. So, what happens when such a visionary takes on the challenge of managing Europe's biggest clubs? That's where the story truly becomes global. After leaving AC Milan in 2009, Carlo Ancelotti embarked on a journey that would take him to the helm of some of the biggest clubs in world football. It was a new chapter, filled with diverse challenges and glittering triumphs that showcased his adaptability and relentless drive for success. Ancelotti's first stop was Chelsea, where he immediately made his mark in the 2009-10 season. Under his leadership, Chelsea played some of the most thrilling football, setting a Premier League record by scoring 103 goals. Anchored by the brilliance of players like Didier Drogba and Frank Lampard, the team secured a historic double, winning both the Premier League and the FA Cup. It was a testament to Ancelotti's tactical flexibility, as he seamlessly adapted his philosophy to suit the fast-paced English game. From England, Ancelotti moved to Paris Saint-Germain in 2011. At PSG, he played a pivotal role in establishing the club as a European force, winning the Ligue 1 title in 2013. Working with emerging stars like Marco Verratti and established names like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Ancelotti laid the foundations for PSG's dominance in French football. His calm yet authoritative presence helped unite a squad filled with big personalities, further cementing his reputation as a player's coach. But it was his time at Real Madrid that brought him perhaps his most iconic triumph. In 2013, Ancelotti took charge of Los Blancos, inheriting a team brimming with talent but burdened by pressure. His task was monumental: to deliver the elusive La Décima, Real Madrid's 10th Champions League title. Ancelotti's solution was both tactical and psychological. He created harmony in a star-studded dressing room, building strong relationships with players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, and Luka Modric. In the 2014 Champions League final, Real Madrid faced Atletico Madrid in a fiercely contested derby. Trailing 1-0 in the dying minutes, Ramos scored a dramatic equaliser, and Real Madrid went on to secure a 4-1 victory in extra time. Ancelotti had delivered La Décima, forever etching his name in the club's history. His next stop included Bayern Munich, where he won the Bundesliga title in 2017, and brief spells at Napoli and Everton, where his tactical acumen continued to shine despite varying circumstances. Through his time at Europe's biggest clubs, Ancelotti demonstrated an uncanny ability to adapt to different leagues, cultures, and player dynamics. What is the secret behind his universal success? His philosophy of prioritizing people over tactics, a trait that would define his return to Real Madrid in spectacular fashion. Carlo Ancelotti's journey came full circle in 2021 when he returned to Real Madrid, a club where he had already achieved legendary status by delivering La Décima. This second stint was an opportunity to reaffirm his brilliance and adaptability in a rapidly evolving football landscape. When Ancelotti took over, Real Madrid was in a transitional phase. Questions loomed over the aging core of players like Luka Modric, Karim Benzema, and Toni Kroos. But under Ancelotti's calm leadership, these veterans were revitalized, and younger talents like Vinicius Jr. and Federico Valverde flourished. Ancelotti's ability to balance experience and youth became a cornerstone of Madrid's resurgence. The 2021-22 season saw Ancelotti once again showcase his tactical flexibility. He eschewed rigid systems for a more pragmatic approach, tailoring strategies to maximize his squad's strengths. This adaptability culminated in Real Madrid winning their 35th La Liga title, with Benzema enjoying a career-best season under Ancelotti's guidance. But it was in the Champions League where Ancelotti truly solidified his legacy. Real Madrid's campaign was a rollercoaster of dramatic comebacks. Against Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, and Manchester City, the team displayed resilience and tactical ingenuity, hallmarks of Ancelotti's management. In the final, Madrid faced Liverpool, a familiar opponent, and emerged victorious with a 1-0 win. This triumph made Ancelotti the first manager to win the Champions League 4 times, a record that underscores his mastery of European football. Ancelotti's success wasn't just about trophies, it was about creating a culture of belief and unity. His understated charisma and deep understanding of the human side of football allowed him to inspire both seasoned superstars and emerging talents. By the time he lifted the Champions League trophy in 2022, Ancelotti had esteemed his place as one of the greatest managers in football history. His career serves as a blueprint for modern management, a blend of tactical innovation, emotional intelligence, and the ability to adapt to any challenge. As the game continues to evolve, Ancelotti's legacy remains a testament to the timeless power of passion, adaptability, and leadership. The story of the quiet boy from Reggiolo is far from over. What lies ahead for the man who has achieved it all? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, his impact on football will endure for generations to come. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more player documentaries.